My name is Lakisha Dean, and I'm a family law attorney in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I have my own practice now where I focus on all aspects of family law. So that's divorce, custody, child support, domestic violence. And I initially started out, after graduating from Temple Law School, I started out as an assistant prosecutor in Chester County, New Jersey. And that, I think, really helped me get my feet underneath me in terms of getting into the courtroom and being very tenacious and dealing with some hefty trials and busy trials and getting in the community and learning about the needs of the community. But that part of my legal career actually started pretty early in my life. I am the oldest of 5 and grew up with a single mom on Staten Island, New York. And I've experienced, I think, a lot of things that help me relate to my clients, whether it's separation, parental separation, domestic violence. I've experienced that as a child. And then moving further into my legal career, actually having to help my family with some really hefty family law issues. So it's really important to me to connect with my client and kind of meet them where they are. And many times I can relate to a lot of the issues that they're dealing with, whether it's in their divorce, custody, domestic violence. I can absolutely understand. And I think that, first of all, that helps me and drives me to really want to seek the best resolution for all of my clients and to seek what's in their best interest and their children's best interest and their highest good. And that's something that I contemplate every day before I put my feet on the ground, that I'm allowed to serve my clients in a way that will actually serve their highest good. And people may ask me, what's my why? How I got to growing up in a single parent household to being a really successful family law attorney. And I think what was really pivotal for me in my career is when I had to help my brother with a situation with my nephew. My nephew was actually adopted by a family in Canada without my brother's consent when he was very young, before he was even a year old. And having just a little bit of legal background, my family looked to me to figure out what to do in the situation. So I started off in court in New York. Then we ended up having to deal with counsel in Canada. It was actually a month-long process in order to really get through some hurdles, some legal hurdles, legal obstacles, as well as dealing with the family in Canada who really did not want to let my nephew go. But I think ultimately we were successful. So within about 6 months, we got on a plane to Canada and brought my nephew back to my family. And that was one of the most amazing things, most rewarding things I've ever done for anyone. And to be able to have that rewarding moment happen in my family, and to now be able to see my nephew, who's almost 17 years old, thriving with my brother, watching my brother grow as a father, there's nothing more rewarding than that. And I knew that if I was allowed to do that within my own family, then I'd be so grateful to have the opportunity to do that for others. And being able to do that is not lost on me. I do not take that for granted, and I appreciate every moment, every client that comes through that door and trusts me with their family law issues. So this is something that I plan to do as often as I can. My office is now expanding, so I can train others to help people be as impactful as I feel we need to be, because I feel that it's extremely important to connect with our clients and to do the good work every day and be advocates and people's voices in the courtroom where they don't oftentimes feel like they're heard. This is something that's really important to me, and I'm grateful to be in the position that I am. If any of my story resonates with yours, then give us a call. We can set you up with a free case evaluation. Legal representation is the first step in making sure that your rights are followed, making sure that the court understands your needs, and making sure you get the results that you deserve.